Lemon, the Pug, and the Missing Socks. One morning, something very strange happened on the farm. Grandma Olya stood in the middle of the yard, holding a laundry basket and looking very confused. "This is impossible," she said. Lemon immediately became alert. "What happened?" Clementine lazily stretched on the windowsill. "I hope we didn't run out of cookies." "Worse," said Grandma Olya. "Socks are disappearing." Silence fell. Lemon blinked slowly. "What do you mean disappearing?" "I washed 10 socks, but only 9 dried." "Maybe one escaped?" Clementine suggested seriously. "Socks do not escape," said Lemon. Clementine looked at him. "Have you seen how they behave inside a washing machine? I wouldn't be so sure." But the next day, 2 more socks disappeared. Then another one. And then Grandma Olya's favorite fluffy winter sock vanished. "That's it," said Lemon. "This is a job for a detective." He wrapped a towel around himself like a real investigator. Clementine looked at him skeptically. "You look like a pug who got lost in a bathroom." "It's a detective scarf." The investigation began. Lemon sniffed around the yard. Clementine searched for suspicious individuals. One chicken was acting nervous, but only because she had eaten someone else's strawberry. The neighbor's cat looked suspicious too. But it turned out he was simply stuck in a bucket. And then... "Stop!" shouted Lemon. A sock was lying on the ground, and next to it a shiny black feather. Clementine narrowed her eyes. "A magpie." Quietly, they followed the clues to an old tree near the field, and suddenly a familiar voice came from above. "Oh, you finally came to see it." A magpie sat on a branch, looking extremely proud of herself. "You stole the socks?" gasped Lemon. "I didn't steal them. I decorated with them." "What?" The magpie proudly waved her wing. "Come, I'll show you." At the top of the tree was a nest, but not an ordinary nest. It was the strangest nest in the world. Inside were socks, ribbons, a glove, shiny little flowers, an old button, and even a tiny spoon. Lemon opened his mouth in shock. "This isn't a nest. It's a designer store." The magpie proudly nodded. "Thank you." Clementine spotted Grandma Olya's fluffy sock. "There it is." The magpie looked a little embarrassed. "Well, it matched the branches perfectly." Lemon sat under the tree. "But why do you even need socks?" The magpie explained seriously. "Magpies love bright and interesting things. We enjoy decorating our nests." "So you're a fashion designer?" "I am an architect of nature," the magpie said proudly. In the end, they made a deal. The magpie returned Grandma Olya's socks, and Grandma Olya gave her old colorful ribbons and fabric scraps for design purposes. The magpie was so happy that she even stopped stealing spoons from the neighbors. Almost. That evening, Lemon lay beside his doghouse, thinking, I never knew birds could be designers. Clementine yawned. The world is full of strange talents. And right at that moment the magpie flew over them carrying a new ribbon. It's for the interior! Sometimes what seems like a mystery turns out to be someone's very creative project. The end.